What's up guys, welcome back to our video. In today's video we're going to be learning about lists. So before going into the video, I would appreciate liking and subscribing the video and commenting the video because that would help me a lot. So what is a list? Lists are used to store multiple values or even variables or even numbers. So there are four types of lists: list, set, tuples, dictionaries. So these all four types of lists are used to store multiple values or even variables or numbers. So let's see, how do you create a list? So if I want to create a list, I just use a variable. So I'm going to use the variable test. So you should have to know how do you create a variable in my old video. So if you didn't know, you can just check the video out. So and now to create a list, you just use the square brackets like these brackets. And now after using them, you just type in the values you want. I want 1 with a comma because that separates the values or the string. And now if I want to print also test, and now that's how you just created a list. And now if I want to print that, I'm just using the print statement, and now I'm printing it. And now if I print this, as you see, 1 and test, so that works. And now you can even use variables. How? You can just make a new variable. I'm gonna name it test, and I'm gonna write I like pizza. And now instead of using I like pizza, you can just copy the variable name and now paste it. And now as you see, I pasted it, and now if I print this, 1 test and I like pizza. So that's how you can even use variables in a list. So that's how it works. And the good thing about this, it can allow duplicates. Like if I want to print 2 times that I like pizza, like this, see, it can print 2 times. But some of the 4 types of the list just doesn't allow you to print 2 times of 2 times or duplicates. It doesn't allow you. So the good thing about this is it can allow duplicates. And now let's see how do you make a list constructor. So there's another way to make list. So it's simple. You just use a variable, and then you just type list with 2 pairs of rounded brackets, which is 2 pairs of round brackets, 2 pairs like round brackets. And now you just type the thing. I'm gonna write I like pizza with 1 with also 2. So now I just made a list. So see, it still works as the same one before. So you can even create the list like this, but before one is so convenient, you just use the double brackets and then use it. And now let's see some methods of a list. What are some methods of a list? You can add values to a list. So that is how you can just write the variable name, a dot append. What is append? Like you're adding the values to the list. So this is a variable which you want to append or add the values. I'm gonna write 5, 6, 8, 9. And now if I add that, you don't even need comma for that. And now if I print this test, see, it still works. And one more thing, as I said that the variable should be always at the top of the list, but in this case you can even keep the variable down if you want to append it. I'm gonna name it test2 with 5, 6, 8, 9. And now I'm gonna just use a variable name. Only for this case you can use this, so it still works. See, well, 5, 6, 8, 9. So that works too. So, and how do you remove a value or access the thing? So to remove it, you just use the test.remove. Test is the variable name, and remove is the built-in function by Python. So I want example. I want to remove. Let's say 3. So you just type in 3, and then you can remove it. See, it's printing 1 and 2. And also you can even remove the variables in it. So I'm gonna create a variable equals 5, 6, 8, 9, and now I can even remove this test2. So let's see how do you remove it. You just type test2, and then there you go. You can now, if I print it, see, the test2 is removed. If I don't use this, now it's gonna print 5, 6, 8, 9 at the end. You see. And now let's see how do you access the list. So accessing the list is so easy that it just depends on the position of it. So let's say, let me make this more clear. So this, the position of 1 is 0, the position of this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. How? That's how it works actually in list. So it works from 0 to the number of items you have. So if I want to access, let's say 1, so what is the position of the 1? It's 0. So if I type 0, as you see now it just prints 1. There we go. And now if I type 3, it's gonna print the tester, which is 5689. So that works too. And now let's see some more methods of the list. The methods of the some more lists are like, you can even find the length of a list. So if I just want if you at the printing statement, I'm just typing length, which is short form of length, length. And now if I just type it, there we go. And now this is how it should work. So these outside brackets are for the print statement, and these inside brackets are for the length statement, length function. So if I type this, it's gonna print 1 2 3 4 4. There we go. So that's how you can find the length of a list and others. So that's it for today's video, and if you didn't understand anything, you can feel free to comment, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.